Here we are again. Back to the evil within. Oh, what fun. That's some good orange juice that I got with me. I wonder if the PlayStation thing will show me actually having any viewers tonight as opposed to yesterday where it just, at least for me, constantly showed 0 people in the room. Even though people were there, or I imagined them. I do have a pretty good imagination. 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 You count to me in my heart area. Nailed it. Hey, Rudy. How's it going? The audio should all be the same as yesterday. That area. You know it. But terror. Yeah, but terror. I don't count unless I have to. Oh, you're right. Oh, hello, nurse. I remember you. Hello, nurse.
What the? Who is that?
Oh, it's back to the outside. I don't think I want to go back out there. You can't make me, Gabe. I think this brings me back to the office so I can upgrade stuff or whatever it is that I'm supposed to do. Or friends can be used to craft ammunition as a component to upgrade weapons with weapon parts. Ah, yeah. Let's get busy. Hang on bullets. It cost me 2 gunpowder to make 1 bullet. Okay. Then let's do 5 bullets. What a pro. I think firepower is my best option. Probably. Wait, how many weapon parts? 65. 65. That's a lot. Light it up. I wish I could. Far off, it's true. So that's a field guys and I come from the arson and guy hands without using a workbench. Field guys has much more resources. So why would I ever do it? Other than, you know, the obvious reason of when you have to. Oh yeah, back to the chair. I remember the chair. This is how I upgraded myself. Far off, it's true.
What the hell? Hey, let me out of here.
No.
Detective Castellanos. What a pleasant surprise. Welcome back.
You again? How are you here?
I could ask you the same question. Regardless, it's nice to see a familiar face.
Okay, well, no answer either way.
That face has seen far too much.
Tatiana.
You look tired, Detective. I can help you get back in shape.
Don't touch me. Nothing gives you that right.
Just like before.
I could either upgrade or oh, I have 1400 green gel. Leave me be, Nurse Ratchet. Hey, that's 100 more than I have. 100 more than I have. Everything's more expensive than I can afford. Oh. Well, I'm not upgrading.
I don't understand. This place. It's just like bacon.
But it isn't bacon. This is onion.
Is it? It all seems familiar to me.
I'm so clever.
These walls, that chair, you. For me, it's as if nothing has changed at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm gonna stand up. That's right, Flanders. Oh, stupid sexy Flanders. Hold, look. Alright, well. Glad I went there and found that I can't do anything. Ah, the crossbow, though. That's so far. What's these? Also, I need a communicator. Good to know. I want to go here. Okay, this is gonna force me to do this, huh?
Let's see if I can find this signal he mentioned.
Nope. What? When the communicator is within scanning range of a resonance point, a waveform will appear on the upper left side of the screen. Move the communicator around to find a signal and lock onto it.
Suck it up, James. We've been through.
We're screwed. There's too many of them. Suck it up, James. We've been through worse than this. And we're better.
Locked on the communicator will show a direction and relative distance to the locked on resonance point. Resonance points which have been locked onto will subsequently be shown on the map.
And we're better armed this time. Or at least we will. Come on.
Looks pretty far away, but it's the only lead I've got. God, I hope it's Lily.
This one's closer. I guess I'll lock onto the rogue signal.
Too many of them.
No, I'm going on the road signal. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is murdering zombies like fiends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Flawless, I know. Well, that's the pits.
What in the hell? If it keeps breaking apart like this, there won't be any
Normal.
to search. I gotta try to find that signal.
What signal is that? I want the crossbow. That's great, because my computer's in the other room when I'm logged in to the Streamlabs thing. So I just heard it go off in the other room, but it didn't. Gunpowder. That's useful. I'm sorry you're lagging. Oh no, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. I just thought it was funny. Welcome to Union Padlet. Union is an ideal mix of small-town charm and modern-day convenience, surrounded by diverse natural wonders. Come and step back into a simpler time, where the warm and friendly smiles of the residents are comfortable and familiar. Get away from the hustle and bustle and come to a place that welcomes you with open arms. Union, we're glad you're here. Welcome back, Riddy. I hope the refresh helped you. Ooh, gunpowder. Ooh, piece of candy. More gunpowder. Now only 12-second delay. Oh, right. Oh, wait, there's an herb there. I want to get that. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. I think that's the safe house right there. Grabbing that herb. You know it. Gotta have my pops. Gotta have my pops. There's something in there. Thanks. No smoking herb on screen, sir. No worries. I'll hold back somehow. Oh, there are a lot of bad guys there. Hey Hammer, how's it going? All is okay here. Oh, when an enemy starts to become aware of you, an enemy alertness icon is shaped like an eye will appear at the top of the screen. Thanks for being here. Thanks for shouting out, Hammer. When the enemy becomes fully aware of you, the eye will fully open. When an enemy is starting to become aware of you because of the noise you're making, the sound wave icon will appear. Okay. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. I didn't want to run. Hope your day treated you well. Sneaky kill. I so sneaky. Acquire the hand axe temporarily to replace the silent combat. It can instantly kill some enemies, but will break after a single use. Hand axes are found around Union or taken from enemies. Rad. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny. Did yet another? Those do sound good. A fuse! Small block type fuse that from an electric junction box. It cannot unfortunately be used to repair broken fuse boxes. This component can be used to craft some useful items. Oh. Ow! It's an endless circle of flying cookies. Truly magical. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Just like Gem on the holograms. I'm a little bit concerned going this way, but I gotta. I appreciate the yeetage. Is that how the kids say it? Oh, it's just a bottle. Oh, wait. I can throw the bottle. Rudy, I can throw the bottle. Yoda is the path. Is it? Because that sounds made up too. Now it's just better to figure out how the heck do I access the bottle. Oh, okay. But I want to use the bottle. It all works out. Oh no, I don't want to stand up. There we go. Yeah. Go toward the bottle. Don't look my way. Fight amongst each other. Why did he have a Molotov? That seems unfair. Fight amongst yourselves. I'll give you a bottle topic. Legit. Something caught their attention. And it wasn't me. I feel left out. Sweet.
I haven't seen one of these in a while.
A crossbow! Good to see you again. Sir, did you forget you have something burning in your hand? Sir? Excuse me, sir. L2 to aim, R2 to draw, R2 release to shoot. One such warding crossbow bolts will function as proximity mines that are being fired onto a surface. Sebastian will not trigger proximity mines. Well, that's good. Excuse me, sir. What do you think you're doing? Firing a warding crossbow bolt into a surface and another surface immediately opposite will create a tripwire trap. A red laser while aiming shows where the tripwire will be created. Electric current, which arcs from enemy to enemy, stunning them and sometimes knocking them down. It can also be fired at broken fuse boxes and pools of water for special environmental effects. Shot bolts are managed by fuses and gunpowder. Fallen enemies can be stomped on to finish off. Oh, nice. Crossbow. Now you got a point. I'm trying. No. Don't look my way. Sweet. Eat the crossbow with the zombies. That seems like a good idea. Turn around, bright eyes. Not the weapon I wanted. I should also check to see what kind of crossbow bolt I have instead of just assuming that it's the shot crossbow. Crossbow bolt. That's the plan anyway. Okay. It is a shock bolt. Cool. Didn't see nothing. Tee hee. Hope you had a fun time. Oh, he's not dead. That's cool, I guess. Stay down. Stay down. If I had a bottle, I'd throw it at your head. Okay, well, apparently, that doesn't kill them. Which I don't love. No, that wasn't fair. Beautiful. Ooh. Our bones make no sound with fire, so they can be useful in certain situations. Can be crafted from metal pipes. Thanks for the gel, I appreciate it. Let's head on out. I don't think I did that very well. Oh well. What are you rut-rowing about? I was confused. I guess the lab makes it confusing. I see. Bottle, please. Hope it's not lagging too much. Now I have 2 bottles. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what I can do with that? Much appreciated, Reed. 2 bottles. That's right. What a drunk. Pretty sure they saw nothing. It's fine. You saw nothing. Ow. This is going well. No problem. I couldn't have asked for that to have gone better.
There's too many of them. Suck it up, James. We've been through worse than this.
No communication from Mobius. We're cut off. I'm calling an Alpha 1 emergency. You know the protocol. Alpha 1? Are you serious? What about the tech team? Fuck them. Let them fend for themselves.
Such nice language. Woo, things went well reaction.
You got a problem with that? You kidding me? I've been waiting to be let off the chain. I'm tired of protecting techs and running like a bitch. Good. Let's secure the weapon stashes. Load up and clean house. No matter what it looks like, monster or human, take it out with extreme prejudice.
What the hell was that? Whatever it was, it looks like they were here. Where did they go? Huh?
Now's the perfect time to do that. Oh.
More signals. Not sure if I want to run into these two. Sounds like they went rogue. Then again, weapons are useful.
I mean, I found the bottle. Do I really need anything else? Run like a female dog? That sounds so fast. That sounds fast. It does, doesn't it? It's pretty cray. I want to see if these barrels, if these boxes have anything. Rather, these crates. Oh, but he's so close to me. I don't want him to be close to me. I don't want to be up high. Stay over there. Stay over there. Zombie. Don't stand so close to me. Smoke powder. The dry powder emits a plume of smoke when exposed to flames. This component can be used to craft useful items. Bye. Thank you for the claps. I appreciate it. Her friends are so jealous. Nails? Nice. Uh-oh. Get out of here. I'm a pro. They don't even know how pro I go. You know? Investigate. Pouch upgraded. Sweet. Glad I made poor decisions and made my way over here. Best pro? I like to think so. Can't exit out any of these doors though, can we? Uh-oh. How in the world did that happen? How loose is your goose? Not loose enough. Just shake your caboose. Ow. Rude. I died. Don't even know what happened. Be safe, pretty. Hope I don't start back at the house. That would be Sad. Oh, nice. Stay out of my train. Which way do I go? I guess I can cut through the woods here. Maybe that's better to do that one. Wow, what the hell? Man, this is not great. Oh well. I'm so confused by everything going on around me. Very casual slippage there. Oh well. Can I just like chop this? Because I don't want to fight that guy. Nice. That's what I thought. I remember the last game, they had you just light everything on fire if you could. Otherwise, it get back up. There's a guy over here, but I don't know where that one comes from. And that bothers me a great amount. anything stop me when I have 3 bottles? Probably not. Rest assured. Okay, I'm gonna go over here, I think. Nice. Nice to have that protection. Hmm. Hmm. Got some goop on the bus. Hmm. How am I supposed to get over there? Ah, boy. I'm guessing I head down this way. Wiggle it just a little bit. Pay me no mind. I am just one of you. It's fine. All is good in the proverbial hood. I hope. Ah, jeez. It's worth checking things out, though. Seems harmless enough. That sound is so annoying because I don't know what it means sometimes. Oh, when my communicator goes off. Welcome back, Rudy. Why would I kick a door open when I'm trying to be stealthy? Smoke powder. They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I, of course, replied, something deep inside cannot be denied. Smoke gets in your eyes, too much smoke. Another bottle in my mind. Thank you for the claps. Ooh. I like it. I like it. I think I'm taking longer with this chapter than I need to because I'm just randomly grabbing supplies. He's seen better days. I assume based on nothing. Oh, nice. More weapons parts, please. While you were gone, I died like 2 times. Just so you know. And one time, it was just... I was just checking something beneath a car, and there wasn't any noise or anything, and then suddenly I was being attacked. I just let out a very casual, what the hell? It just felt so odd. I was so taken aback by sudden death.
Trying to get down there, right? What?
You know how to use the computer to get down there, right? What? You're not going with me? No time. I'm heading to the auto body shop to get some supplies.
They really did.
Get the visitor center when you're done. The visitor center? Why? I told the survivors I found earlier to
It was near a car trunk, so probably the trunk.
while they're still scared citizens. Easier to kill them before they turn into those things instead of after. Good thinking.
I mean, this is giving me all sorts of valuable crap, so I don't mind it. What kind of sweet stuff can I look up?
This computer's still working.
The Marrow Armory. I don't even know what I'm doing.
What the?
Is this fast travel or something? What even happened? Take more ammo. I need ammo. Oh, damn sweet weapon parts. It's like the one in Stranger Things. 11's way of finding mines. It really does feel that way. Where am I? Where? There's a safe house. Ooh, piece of ammo. Ooh, piece of ammo. Ooh, piece of ammo. Just a light little jaunt. Down the stairs. It's fine. It's cool. We love it. It's the best. Huh. You ever get that feeling that something terrible is going on? 'Cause I just got that feeling. John Hype, you know it. Ma'am! Are you okay? What? Oh, okay. Lost track of her for a second there. And then some clothes? Is this the floating lady with no clothes from Wander Song? The later years. That is not the way I want to do that. No, you didn't see me. Oh. I really wish I forgot. I really wish I didn't forget these controls so often. You lost your rainbow, ma'am. Got some clothes though, I guess. Oh well, whatever. Oh, she traded for tentacles and sharp things. It's a natural trade. Don't look my way. So loud. Don't turn around. Uh-oh. There you go. Okay, well that didn't kill her. So I sneak up on her, stab her, shoot her twice in the head, and she's just like, oh, whatever. But then, you know, one little stab from her and I'm dead. Pretty amazing. Oh. Pretty sneaky, ma'am. The way you cheat. It's such a loud noise. No, that's not what I want to do. Yeah. Yeah. How's it feel? Skank. Connect 4. She moves into my face. Well, if she wants to cheat, I'll be cheap. That's all there is to it. This looks safe. Blood gives her clothes color. Can't argue with that. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. Hope there's an enemy randomly in here. Metal pipe. Pipe. Ooh. Entryway. So how you liking tonight's play session so far already? I feel like I've not accomplished much at all. I was just asking how you liked tonight's play session. I just wanted to know. Golly. Golly. Let's use one of these. It's great. We have 4 bottles now. Oh. He looks like he's having such a good time. He's having a ball. I hope this kills this guy in one hit. Hey, it did. And you accident things. Ain't true. Knife to meet you. I have no real sense of how progression works in this game anymore. But who cares about that? Did I just Nancy Drew it? So they move forward and then back and around in circles, then forward with a backwards leaning. Checks out. Thanks for the gun, I guess. I just found a shotgun.
Nice. I'll take it.
Which means I'll need something that requires me using a shotgun on it. Which I'm not wild about. That is how that went down. One of the fuse boxes can be powered momentarily by firing a shock bolt from the warding crossbow into them. Well, great, if you didn't have me use both of mine the last time. Golly. Can I just throw a bottle into it? Lord, guide this shock bolt. Okay. No, I want the gun out. Okay. What are we doing here? That's my flashlight. What? Wasn't what? Wasn't I just in this room? What's going on over here? Oh, everything sucks. No, no, bad. What of it? Punk? Who do you think you are, punk? Okay, there's a statue in there. Maybe I lost his head there. These old-fashioned keys can be used to open up lockers in Nurse Titania's treatment area. Oh, sweet. I only have 31 more to find. Easy peasy. He did really lose his head there. Good call, Rudy. Good call. I'm running, expect no enemies. Boom, baby. Let's go back. Marty. He says aloud for the 40th time on his stream. That's some good OJ. I like it. I like it. If I run toward it, it'll load faster. Pretty sure. We gotta go back to the sack. Tear the sack. You're right. Where is Oscar? I miss Oscar. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Time to Google how to delete internet history. Internet history. Hey, we're back on Cheddar Avenue. One of these days I'll remember how to turn off my flashlight. On the first attempt. Oh, somebody's alive that I don't want to be alive, aren't they? Yep. You didn't see me. Oh boy. Well, it could have gone worse. Alright, well. Where are we off to next? Wow. That's so far away from me. You're so far away. What internet history deleting? Oh. That's a good question, Ray, and I would like to answer that question with a what internet history what did I delete? Haha, covered my tracks by not answering the question and making myself seem more suspicious. That noise just makes me think something's gonna happen, but then it doesn't. Okay, across the street. Pretty sneaky there, right? I thought so too. I mean, I have nothing to hide. Saved it. Okay. The controls certainly do feel different in this one. You have nothing to hide when you have everything to hide. Pretty clever. Pretty sure that's working. I'm pretty sure you're absolutely correct. Okay, well that body danced. It was a nice dance. High grade weapon parts. Nice. Another herb. Nice. Nice. And there's some friendly rats. Rats off to ya. And there's a replacement leg if I ever need that. That's useful. Oh, and a replacement hand. An arm. Nice. Serious mask. You feel like you've seen this before, but you can't quite put your finger on what it was. At any rate, it looks pretty cool, so you just keep it in your room. Okay. Really rattled that guy's cage, if you know what I mean. I don't. Another bottle, though. Those rats giving you a hand. Thanks, rats. You the real MVPs. Why? Lady. But I tried to stab her by accident. Oops. Part of me wants to say that the mysterious mask was just potentially a reference to another game series. Bacon. I mean, lady. Meow. For your ear holes in the other room. My ear holes in the other room appreciate it so much. You don't even understand. I am gonna get a stealth kill. I am. It's gonna be great. And everybody will love me. Everybody loves you now. Thanks, Brady, for believing that I got this. I appreciate it. Okay. Next time he comes back and then turns his back, I'm gonna go for it. Stop faking me out, man. Got him. Sir, you look lost. Let me help you. Uh-oh. Why? That guy sounds like Scooby-Doo. I don't understand where they came from. At all. Suddenly there were two other ones on the train, and I'm like, where are your tickets? But they didn't have tickets, they just killed me. Yeah, it probably was their style. Oh, great, I get to collect stuff again. They were in the bathroom. Bart, where were you all afternoon? I was at the... If anybody asks, you were at the flower shop. I was at the flower shop. Yeah, so was I. Yep, getting drunk at the old flower shop. As it turns out, the sneak kill wasn't my best option. Because then I got totally beaten up. Because everybody's mean. I really don't know where they came from. I feel like doing it again will just be bad. Well, Train to Busan or something like that, or Last Stop at Busan or something like that. I have not. I've heard people speak very highly of it, but I have not seen it. Have you seen it? That was smart. Just flash a light over there for him. Train to Busan. Yeah, it was good. Oh, that's good. Oh, did they just get up off the floor? That might have been what happened. Oh, time to make the same mistake again. Ow. Different mistake. They rat you out last time. That's how the zombies do. Flippin' rats. That's probably true. Why, rats? What did I ever do to you? I'm sure I was fine. They just cut away because they didn't want to show the violence of me coming back from that. Clearly. You just stabbed that dinner. I'm sorry, rats. Not like you need a face or anything. It's true, I don't. Faces only just get in the way. What has a face ever done to anybody? People will spoil their faces. Pfft. Right? I'll never understand it. I feel like that whole thing is just a reference to Dishonored. Let's face it, we don't need no face. When Riddy's right, Riddy's right. Oh. I don't know what that is over there. That's not the same zombie that usually attacks me. That's a different zombie that's whining about. Is it Cake? We can only hope. It looks like she's mouthing off to random customers on the train. What? I can't carry more bottles. This is a dark day indeed. Oh, come on. Well, I think that went really well. She was probably looking for that cake. I thought he was looking right at me. Luckily, I was in the shadows. What you got for me? Oh, this could be bad. Please don't come any further. What? Where did he go? I don't think there's an exit over there. So how did he leave? Watch him just magically appear over there somehow. You'll be swell. Are these magician zombies? I can only assume. It's all smokes and mirrors and rats over here. It's true. Oh, it's so true. You didn't see me. Looks like a party's happening here. Party over here. Oh, his green goop is down there. Oh, I guess there was an exit over there. How's it going, Paige? Good to see ya. I did all that for smoke powder. Party train. That's where I want to be for my birthday. On the party train. Can't blame you. Pardon me, I'm just gonna pick up your goop. Okay, well. Get more waters. Be safe. But they have grilled cheese on their part. Oh, they probably do. Nice. I tell you what. Red gel? What even is that?
Quiet. Something chasing me.
Okay.
Quiet. Something chasing me. Was it a ghost? It didn't look
Was it a ghost?
What's going on?
I'll tell you what.
I can't. Gotta calm down. Can't let it hear me. This train is the only way out of Union. Why isn't it running? Where
I think she was having a good time. I don't think I have any ammo left. Somebody just wants to see your ticket. Wait, wasn't I just there for that? What even is going on? What is Terrence and Philip? Michael Mitchell and Sons Construction. Okay, I'm in the right area, I guess. Michael Mitchell and Sons. I also got some Oreos to help me with the reading. I'm glad you have Oreos to help you with the reading. I hope the reading goes well. And yes, indeed, welcome back. We were playing Forza Horizon 4 before the boys went to bed. I'm familiar with the title, though I don't know much about the series. I don't think I've ever played one of the games, any of the games. That is typically what I know people to do in that game. I did more than I expected because it's just very pretty in this game, isn't it? Oh, nice. I'm glad you got to enjoy it. But hey, if you were having fun, I'm afraid to open this. But I'm gonna open it. I shouldn't have opened it. Oh no, I shouldn't have opened it. I don't think they saw me. Stealth Master.
Oh no.
Ow! Why? Stealth Master. Zombo had good. It sure did. Wi-Fi be chugging. I'm sorry. Like that train. Clever. Are you liking this game so far? Um, it's not too shabby. I just really don't know where I'm going at times. Are there more zombies up here? There aren't. Ooh. Pretty rad. Like, I feel like I was making decent progress yesterday, but now I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. So, it's an adventure. Well, I have a clip of one. That's helpful. What's going on in the auto repair shop? Nails. A fuse. Metal pipe.
I'm supposed to get supplies if every cache is overrun.
Shit. How am I supposed to get supplies if every cache
Good
is
question.
overrun with those things? I should do it. You're not getting out of there, shit heels.
How was your Saturday, Paige?
James, it's Ryan. Come in. I locked a bunch of those things in the room underneath the auto body shop. I'm heading to the visitor center now. James, do you copy? Shit.
There's a supply cache under here. I gotta get down there.
Well, they just said they locked a bunch of them in the...
Signal.
James, where the fuck are you? Get your ass to the visitor center. You're never gonna believe.
Visitor center it is.
They just said they locked a bunch of them down there. Why would I want to go down there? That seemed like a really poor idea. Also, my dad was regaling me with his favorite Steely Dan song while we were racing today. It was good once I finished Rough Draft my Dawn assignment. Mine was okay. I don't know if I want to do that. Props on finishing the Rough Draft. There's somebody in here, but I don't know where. Oh, there. That's where that thing is. Oh, no, it's fine. You don't have to come get me. Why? Why are you so powerful? Did I win? I definitely made most of it up because I didn't really know what I was doing, but if I read it in the car and we leave on Wednesday, which is still a few days away, I wish you all the luck. And I'm glad that the PBW arrived. Orange vanilla and cranberry lye. Cranberry lime. Gotcha. I hope that you enjoy them. Well, you know, of places I could have been left, this was not bad. cranberry is full of lies and fruity flavors, but mostly lies. I don't know where the creature came from, so that was a problem. Of all the crud holes in the netherworld, you had to walk in this one. It's not so bad. I feel like I'm close to this, so I kind of want to go there first. So that's how that happened. I got cranberry orange spice. Oh, nice. I hope that you enjoy that immensely. I figured out any more of what's going on in this world? No. She kind of looks like a witch from the Left 4 Dead series. And the spice makes it taste like apple cider. That's pretty delightful. There's a plot to this. She looks angry. She's looking for customer service, probably. You still look cold. Why do these hombos carry knives? Oh, they're efficient. Her name is Karen. I can see it. She wants to speak with the manager. She will write the worst review on Yelp if she does not see the manager right now. I can only see this going poorly. But that's what happens when you deal with Karens, am I right? Zombo typing clickety clackety clack. Haha! This won't kill her, but it's a start. Bye-bye. Just stab her in the brain. Oh, this is bad. I don't want any. Oh, this is terrific. No. No. Medical syringe. How are you still up? Magic. It's the next day here. Magic. How's it going, Moocher? It's true. It's true. Oh, I wish I had room for the axe, but I don't. I'm trying to cook rice because I'm too lazy to make a proper breakfast. Hey, that works. It was also streamed last night. This is also true. Investigate. Ooh. Let's make mistakes. Have some spare wok filling that needs reheating. Nice. You crazy people. I can't deny that. I'm not in grad school, so that's my excuse. And I have no excuse. I just do things. I'm attacking the darkness. Oh boy. Grad school is education after university. Oh boy, more nails. I brought my authorized Mobius area and witnessed sensitive materials capture and reprogram was unfortunately not an option, was forced to institute Zeta 5 emergency measures. Requesting disposal at a union auto repair. Okay. Uni Plus. Huh. Explosive bolt. The warhead on this crossbow bolt will violently explode when activated, releasing damaging shrapnel in the surrounding area. You don't want to be near it when it goes off. But what if I do want to be near it?
What's this? Some kind of cipher?
I don't know where they went. Oh boy. Enjoy the lurky. Ah, the one I got bored at. I think we call it master's degree. Gotcha. Huh. 9674 maybe? Guess that's a no. I'm gonna get done with it and never go back to school again. As an item made degree to learn stuff and not to get a job, as I already have several offers if I wanted to. Put uni and the masters I could do. 867-5309. You're right. How are you always right? I kinda don't know what I'm doing. Sunny. Hmm. $6.96? Error. I am shocked. Hmm. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Not 96.76? Wait, didn't I do that the first time? Yes, really? Hit the character's face. That was the best move. Why did I do 98.76 the first time? I think that's a med kit, so why not just use? Oh. Yeah, whatever. Why not? If all else fails, just smash your face into it. Boom, baby. This the best move. There's a tripwire there. I don't want to trip it when I see it. I don't want it. But I don't think I can do anything about it. Well, get this gun out, I guess. There we go. That's not bad. I'd love to do that work, but libraries are really on the way down over here. That's unfortunate. Didn't feel like the right time. But maybe I'm just imagining things. Like Jason Scott and his talk called that awesome thing I was sued for $2 billion. Don't mind me, just stabbing you. Thank you. She didn't mind me at all. Ooh, I'll take more bolts. Why not? Ooh. Pop, pop goes the shotgun. Wow. No thanks. I don't want to deal with you. That went really well. I think. Probably. I don't know where the bad guy went though. Oh, there he is. Hi, Mr. Bad Guy. He's the owner of a celebrity cat. Well, that's interesting. Okay, she's kind of wandering around randomly. I can appreciate that. She should consider getting some work done on her skin. Probably the best move. Clump. Everything worked out. Man, beauty is always continued. Except for you. It's not even that. Legit. what we got here? A fuse. Weapon parts. More smoke powder. Better get a gunpowder. I open this. I sure can. And it has nothing in it. That's exciting. I love that. Sweet, more weapon parts. It's all I ever wanted in my life. Well, maybe a bit of gunpowder too. Rad. It's the best. Where am I going? Oh, sweet. Looks like I'm done here. Wait, what? I'm going to Funky Town? Can't wait. Take me to Funky Town. Funky Town. Boom, baby. Ah, boy. Looks like I'm still missing this resonance point, even though I thought maybe it's just connected to this one. Funky Town. That was pretty good. Nicely done, Riddy. We're going back to the visitor center because I've learned nothing. Oh well. Do 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 do. Thanks. Good bowing. Funky Town. Hey, we're almost back to the visitor center. That was fast. That's where I picked up the crossbow. That was cool. You didn't see nothing. Actually, you know what? Threw him off with the bottle. Classic prank. Bottle time hype. Well, I might as well go back to the safe house right now. Nailed it. It's true. We did. We made it back to the safe house. Beautiful. Which means we can craft some stuff now. That's pretty rad. How about 10 bullets? And 5 shotgun shells. We'll do that. Oh, that only cost a pipe. That's nice. I got 3 of those. I don't need those right now. Heck yeah, we're doing that. Heck yeah, we're doing that. Yes, indeedy. Making things a little easier. How much do I need for that? Too much. Okay. We're done here. 90. Oh boy. We'll increase the damage. Why not? Okay, we got upgrades. That's pretty cool. That'll make some things a little bit easier. Alright, well, let's go check out that visitor center. Doors. Whatever. We're fine. Probably. And the visitor center is right across here, so easy peasy. I think I started out here. Oh, that's nice that the door's opening for me. Nothing ominous at all about that.
I recognize this work. Him again.
Get you out of here.
There we go.
Man, just let me go. I can take you somewhere safe. Don't you got supplies? Stick with me. I can get you out of here.
Safe? What's interesting about
Hmm.
why would I
Makes sense.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Don't move. Oh shit! Oh shit!
I think he's having a good time.
Somebody help me! I said don't move.
He did say that, to be fair.
Let's make some art.
Tough luck, Ryan. This is supposed to be art, more like an execution.
The art of an execution. What's the problem?
A camera rigged to take a picture of the victim.
Was this not me investigating the visitor center? What am I doing here? Flashlight. That's helpful.
Huh. Another communicator. Must be Ryan's. Huh. Mobius team members. They might have something useful on them.
Let's use the long file recorded by communicator. I rigged my communicator to pick up Unity chip signals. I need to find locations for the rest of the security team. What's left of them, anyway. A lot of supplies, and it's not like they need them anymore. All the chips are broadcasting from dead brains. Brains? Great. Handgun bullets. Handgun bullets. Handgun bullets. Of course. Ah, boy. Handgun bullets. Be nice to get that pouch. We might have to mad dash. Oh, sweet. I don't know what to further investigate, though. That's a problem. If only there were more handgun bullets. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Hello.
Damn it. Where did he go?
More normal stuff. Gunpowder. I can use that, probably. That's pleasant. You can mad the dash also. 43-second lag. I get you. I'm sorry about the lag.
The hell is this supposed to be? Sick.
Looks friendly. Uh-oh. We got enemies. This ain't good. Oh. Oh. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Told you not to do it. We got movies on. There we go. Easy peasy. Lots of gel to upgrade later. I mean enemies. Yeah, Same thing. When you really think about it. Operate. Bookcase. Looks like we made it.
That was weird. Even for this place. O'Neill's safe house is right there. Might as well give him the bad news about his entourage face to face.
I'm on it. It's the part I was born to play, baby. Will I ever get that right? Chances are, I won't. Someday I'll remember the button for the flashlight on the first attempt. Someday. But today is not that day. Did I save that already? I sure did. Good news.
They're dead. But after what I saw, you're better off without them around. They were planning on killing everybody in here.
An Alpha 1 emergency, huh? Can't say it's the worst idea I've heard.
You're a real piece of work, O'Neill. You know that?
I'm just being a realist. You can't save everybody. It's impossible. Mobius made emergency plans for a reason.
If they never made this twisted machine, they wouldn't need emergency plans in the first place.
Maybe so. But look at what they've done. It's pretty incredible.
Still a company man after
Someday
all
I'll
this,
remember,
huh?
but
Hope your loyalty pays off for you in the end.
I suppose if I really took a crack at it.
It seems like they don't give a shit.
Dun.
They sent you in here, didn't they? Sorry, I didn't mean to make you angry. Here. I made some more of these for you. For your troubles.
I was like, what's that noise coming from the kitchen? And then I remembered it was. My computer. He thinks this world is incredible? I guess so. Something's wrong with his expectations. Well, maybe he's a grade A Moran. On Moran Mountain. Space Jam. Okay. Well, I guess I can pick up more handgun bullets right here. That's not too much of a problem, I suppose. Except for the very big problem. For a kitchen here holes, indeed. Hey, bottle.
Please forgive me for what I've done. Please forgive me for what I've done.
Hey, Father.
Please forgive me. Oh my God. Please. I know I've sinned, but not this. Please. I haven't sinned again. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Looks like you've done good things.
Hello?
Please forgive me.
Are you okay?
Fire my laser. So is that a no on the being okay, or? He's probably fine. He was just being forgiven, as Ray said. Oh, okay, Gabe. Do that to me. I gotta sneak kill something? Ow.
Fuck that.
I hear that. Thin them out. Heck yeah. Oof. Oh, there's another one. Don't come round here no more. So, Father, do you feel forgiven? Father? Father? Okay. Be a jerk. Well, I'm not forgiving you. I don't know how I was supposed to sneak kill something when they were all right in front of me. They got the drop on me and it gave me the option for a sneak kill. And I didn't take it. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, I just killed the priest and a bunch of other guys. How about some call Fei? Sneak master, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly, rather. Ah, coffee. Well known to heal any and all wounds. Alright, later. I'm probably gonna go kill some more priests or something. Undoubtedly. Inconceivable. Unacceptable. Wild Night Father? Yeah, I know those. Well, I guess I can explore the church now. So, oh sweet. I like medical syringes and nice. I want this. There we go.
Looks like the Padre had some fight in him.
Not anymore, because I killed him. Who's a good church? I'm gonna spoil you so much. Sweet, gunpowder. Normal thing to just be sitting in a church. This, but I did it. I turned off the flashlight. That church is so holy. Hey. I want more bottles though. Take that.
Those things are piling corpses up here. But why?
To eat them. Duh. Please don't get up. I would appreciate it if you just stayed down. Ba ba da 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 da. That's nothing. That could be something though. A bottle. I already have all those. We want more bottles. Is there an option to carry more bottles? Close in on what I want. That's what I want. Give me money. If you believe hard enough, it is Life is Strange. Hey Mahela, how's it going? Don't look. I'm just investigating. Okay, cool. We're done here. Hey, we outside now. You missed me take out a whole church of people. Because I could. Thanks for shouting out Mahela. She's a wonderful lady. And definitely worth checking out if you don't already. How are you tonight / this morning, Mahela? Oh, you're welcome. I need my bottle back. Well, that was the most important thing for me to pick up. Now I guess I'll actually investigate the the one thing I should have been investigating. I was just doing a side quest this entire stream up until now. Pretty rad. Side quest hype. He is still alive. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. it's great because it won't play. It'll only play for me. Thank you for indulging my ear holes. Man, I snuck past there earlier thinking that it'd be a big problem. But it wasn't. It wasn't a problem at all. So how are you doing, Mahela? Hope your Saturday was lovely. Did you play more Valorant? Did you solve any groovy mysteries your three with your three young companions and your talking dog? About me, we had to return the router yesterday, so no one. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Hopefully, we'll get more Wi-Fi soon. Okay. Why did it show that still not being finished? That's weird. Oh well, we'll keep going out and around. Yeah, I think we're finally heading home later today, tomorrow. Nice. Well, safe travels when you do. Wishing and hoping the absolute best for you. Yeah, hope you travel safe. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness I have my 5 bottles again. You know, I don't trust that thing over there. So close to the safe house. Oh, that looks like a weremantis. I mean, that just sounds fantastic. I mean, I'm gonna stupidly attack it later, but I wanna get to the safe house first. Which should be a very short distance away. Where, man, 'tis I looking like that 'tis. Hey, Mystic, how's it going? How was, Among Us? I think you were playing that, right? Thank you for shouting out Mystic. Dang it. Fired the wrong thing. That is a whole lot of blood. We just wrapped up about 15 minutes. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. No. Dang it. Why did I do anything? Just decided to say no to it. Could have stopped it, but I didn't. There we go.
Doors locked. Windows secure. Power disabled. Nothing's getting in here. Not even you, Hayes! Find yourself another safe house! This place is locked tight! Understand?
Hope it was a lot of fun.
This is so fucked. Didn't sign up for this. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay.
I want to do more of Evil Within 2 tonight, otherwise we'll join.
How did that get in here? What the hell is that? No!
That was some cheerful laughter. Instead of doing a normal Among Us, then we switched to hide and seek, and that was stressful, but the good kind of stressful. That's awesome. I hope it was a lot of fun. Smoke bolt. Smoke centered around the impact point. Sometimes stealth is a better option than fighting. It's easy to escape or sneak kill when enemies can't see you. Occurring smoke points on a weapon, and you're able to sneak kill enemies trapped inside the area of effect. Great. I'll probably never do that. Number of applicants received for the MOVE centers has surpassed that of the medical testing front, registering the MOVE center as a tax-free religious institution has increased revenue, which we've used to render expansions to accommodate the influx of new recruits. As well as its use in linguistic programming, creates recruits that are far more mentally malleable and stable than previous STEM candidates. MOVE center recruits are also willing to voluntarily cut off familial ties, which eases the pressure of Mobius operatives working in law enforcement. No more pesky missing persons reports Ohio. It is my recommendation that MOVE Center recruitment becomes a Mobius standard for all citizens. It has been a resounding success. A lot of screaming and oh no's. Thank you for the shout out, really. I guess in that one, it doesn't matter as much if people know that you're dead. It's not like you could do anything anyway. Just do your best. Save point. Yeah, because it's don't be killed mode. Yeah. Checks out. Makes sense.
Huh. Looks like it's locked by some sort of password.
Well, that sucks. I just want to go to that area and not understand why I'm there. Medical syringe. Sweet, sweet. take a look. It's in a book. There's the cat. I just want to go to there. Over where? Make my orange juice. And who will be around later today will probably play again, I'm guessing, depending on whom uses the Among Us thing. Cool.
You brought something with you. A key?
I brought 3 keys. I think that was supposed to scare me, but
perception. But this is
it just was a thing that happened.
Mundane, but still useful. Go on. Open one. Its contents are better off in your hands.
But now you must rest. Understandable. Hope you have a wonderful night's sleep, and I appreciate you popping by here for a little bit. Rudy, which one should I choose? 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, 1F, 1G, 1H, and so on. Night night, Mystic. Of course, Rudy might be on delay again. 5 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 down. 1. Oh, this is 1, 2, 3. This one right here. I'll take that as a yes. We shall open this one. It was 10 gunpowder. Delay is great. It sure is. Does anybody else want to pick a locker? Other than this locker? Because I already opened it. I don't blame people if they don't want to, or if they just wouldn't sleep. 6 over, 4 down. Okay. Let's see. It's something I can't use right now because I have too many of them, but that's okay. I can come back later for it. Mahela, Paige, either one of you want to choose one if you're still here? Otherwise, we'll do this one. I can't open them all. I can only open one more at the moment. If I find more keys, I'll be able to open up more. I have no idea what's behind any of these. Just thought it'd be fun to have creative direction. Alright. Thanks again, Mystic. I hope you have a good night. Number 4. Okay, at the top, number 4? Or going down, number 4? These are important questions that need to be answered. Okay. That's what we're doing. Got 100 weapon parts. Pretty sweet. I'll make use of those, probably. Oh, I meant to upgrade. But the nurse lady was like, open up these lockers.
Back again, Detective?
So,
I know my office is relaxing.
but I want to avoid her. I mean, this is my favorite. Just upgrading punchies. You got red in ya. Your ability to kick stunned enemies away from you cannot be used on certain types of enemies. Oh, I see. I love punchies. You have more health when using healing items. Health coverage is being increased when near death state. I guess this. And I don't think I can afford anything else. Stealth? Heck yeah. Stealth master. Thank you for picking a locker, Radiant. Thank you for picking a locker, Mahala. I'll save here. I appreciate it. Must investigate everything. Alright, well, back out here. We gotta get to the orange area up here. Oh, there's gaseous clay over there. We're getting closer. 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 Muhammad Corey. The pit stop. Now it's just a matter of how to get in here. Oh.
What the?
What the?
Are these lilies?
They look like hands, not Lily.
Lily? Are you here?
I don't know how to tell you this, but you're right, it's stupid.
Where'd she go?
I think that's a good way to tell him that. Can I equip weapon? I sure can. I look forward to being attacked.
Lily,
The yellow door.
it's okay. It's me.
Lily, stop playing pranks with office doors.
Damn it. All right, calm down. How do I get in there?
Ma'am, you're walked in paint. Oh. Oh. It says pull to open. Crawl through. Okay. Nothing bad will happen, right? Should I turn the handle and pulling? I will, now.
It's Lily's doll. She's been here.
It's Sackboy. See, they tried to handle.
Lily. Oh my god, she's in trouble.
Really? You're just figuring that out now?
I should check out around.
No wonder you're a detective.
See where that window comes out.
But they still push it. That blood splatter is a nice decor, I suppose. What if that was us? The blood splatter? How close do you think? Oh, I'm on like chapter 3, so I'm quite a ways away from the finish.
All right, Lily.
I just started this game
Where do you
yesterday.
head off to?
What if Spatter was one of us? Just a sploosh like one of us. What if Spatter was one of us?
Another signal. Good. I'm coming, sweetheart. Just hang in there.
Where are you?
This will go a lot faster if you put that stupid thing away. Oh. Who Lily was running from. Something spotted us. Oh. You're mean. Stop that. Stupid. Figures. The one I'm aiming at is already dead.
Out of ammo.
Kill it with fire. It was just showing us what was attacking us. Oh, I missed. No, I missed. Ooh, that was close. He is going to kill me. Yep, there it is. He just wanted me dead more than I wanted to stay alive. Oh well. Don't know why we switched to the least effective. He fired and then he missed. And so he fired again, but then he missed. Now I fired again, but I missed. Wish I didn't switch to the worst, worst of the crossbow bolts there. Sploosh. That's true. That is where I went wrong. I guess I don't even have to fight these things. I just want to turn off my flashlight. That is where I went wrong. You're absolutely right. Dun, 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 dun. I was never here. I make many mistakes. I too thought the plastic chairs were them. Someone messing with your gun barrel, man. Sure they are. Good job, Brady. Well, I mean, you tried. But she said no. I need to make it down the street. Oh, but that's a locker key. So that comes first. How do I stand up? There we go. Well, since you're making an Iron Man, I'll let you off with a warning, so. She won't learn. It's right across from the straight house. The safe house? I'll also go there first. This is the one door they don't like to open. Puppy snoring. I'll tell her you said hello. After she wakes up. Oh, you're home. Please watch your step and be sure to wipe your feet as not to track the blah through our abode. I think that's a fair greeting and fair thing to ask people for. At least in this world. But in any world, really, it would be a fair request of others. Hey, what's this? Sweet. More herbs, buddy. You didn't hear nothing. That was a fence fail. Guess I can go through the garage. Two boards and meh, I give up. I mean, you know, effort. What's in here? Oh, weapon parts. I'll take those. I'll get the general stay out idea. Why bother with the rest? They'll know I mean business. I am not in the right area. How did I go so far past? I blame the fence. You're such homeworkers. Well, yeah. And I'm oddly proud of that. Ooh, take those. And that. Oh, I don't have any more room for bottles. Hey, I broke your fences and picked all your crops. Thanks. I'll be back if you grow more. Oh, look, a satellite dish. Ugh. Hope there aren't any zombies in here. Set on fire after it. It'll be more fertile next year. Except for the fact that I salted the earth, too. You're welcome. I don't need to craft right now. Unless it's craft macaroni and cheese. Nice and loud. Something sees me. It's a real shame I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, you didn't see nothing. Is it in here? That's what I meant to do, yeah.
Let's try this again.
Yep. Golly, I hope it goes through the zombie area. That would be the best. Props on finishing the reading.
Blood. A few days old. Hope it's not Lily's.
Oh. It really had me go over. You saw nothing. Well, golly gee willikers. Oh, I can do that. Well, stop running off. Running. Go on the roof. Yeah. Because she feels safe with you, Paige. Obs. Lily, turn on the bat signal. It's the best thing to do, Lily. Why is there an eyeball? That lets me know if an enemy's nearby and the eyeball opens up. It lets me know the enemy sees me. And if there's like parentheses around it, it lets me know that I'm making noise around them and they hear the noise. Bottle. Investigate some trash. Oh yeah. got a hold on me. They got a hold on me. That's a bottle that I don't need, sadly. Lily, is this the is this trash you? Have I found you? Remember when I opened up this and it was a mistake? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Feels like DVD now. I can see that. I remember. I can really do a lot with those herbs. But will I? Who knows? Lily, stop running. Please stop running.
Thank God.
Why'd I have to go over there to look back the same way to see where she ran? It just doesn't make sense.
Footprints. Who do they belong to?
Lily? Yeah, very short steps. This is weird. She's the imposter. Probably true. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? This Sebastian kind of is weird in general. At least he's not weird in the way he runs.
It looks like she stopped here to hide.
Yep, looks like I was wrong about that.
She must be in that warehouse. Smart girl. Lots of good places to hide in there, I bet.
You bet wrong. What game is this? This is Evil Within 2. Uh-oh. That's bad. Well, enough for now. I'm like at 4:47 a.m. I'm looking at D20 dice sets on Amazon when I don't even roleplay, and I'm in 0 campaigns. Sounds like you're living the dream. Honestly. How you doing? Guess I can go around this way. Dylan will probably be moving toward bed soon. It's a smart plan. I kind of want to finish this chapter first before I called it. You found the pink set? Oh. That sounds pretty rad. Ooh, Amazon choice. Dang, looks like I can't go around this way. Though I really wanted to. They can hear me. Back away, not today. So are you gonna get these? Well, glad I just spilled oil over everything. It was important that I did. If I didn't, who would? Guess I gotta find a way to sneak in. We all know that's not gonna go well. But we'll try. Become the sneaker snack. Well, that ended quickly. It was a D20 Halloween costume. That sounds interesting. Well, I'm glad I attacked nothing and probably gave away my position. I guess that would just be someone just dressed up in a giant dye outfit, huh? Mahela has her Halloween costume. Now, as long as he doesn't turn around and look up. I'm liking my chances.
Shit. Gotta restore power to these doors. Maybe that wire leads to a power source.
Of course I do. Good job, me. I don't think they saw me. Rude. Super sneaky.
Gotta be more careful with these things.
So is that going to be your Halloween costume, Michaela? No, you didn't say me. You didn't say me. Ah, crap. No. No, don't tell it. That's okay. You can still be a sweet D20. Man, imagine doing this the way they want you to do it. You can be D20 every other day of the year. It's true. And roll yourself to every action. I should have rolled out of bed wrong. How did I miss? Oh, okay, that works. Let's use one of these. Just in case they somehow get the jump on me. Like that. Oh, look at the tents. I hope you find something great. Woo! Are you a big camper? The idea of sleeping in an enclosed space with my parents seems less than ideal, but also sleeping in a tent also sounds scary. I guess camping is out. Well, dang. Look at how super stealthy I got through this whole area.
Hopefully that did the trick.
Alright, I'm gonna get to sleep. Good luck, have fun, sleep well, adios. Okay, Reddy, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. I don't imagine I'll be going too much longer. I'm hoping this ends here soon. But I appreciate you, and I hope you have a good night and pleasant dreams.
Lily? Lily?
Well, that's good.
Lily came from upstairs.
How do I get upstairs? Mysteries.
She probably crawled through here. Gotta get through. She's a
What's
brave and
gonna
resourceful
happen?
little girl. She's gonna be okay. I just gotta find her.
Yeah. Let's see what's going around here. It gave me a lot of stuff. I can only imagine good things happen here. Thought that's where I was supposed to go. Maybe I was wrong. What do we do? What do we do? Simple little run there. More parts there. There was a box over there. Pleasant. Yay. That was a fun fight. Fair, too. Huh. Oh, maybe I should craft some bullets. Some shotgun shells. Some of them. Why not do 5 harpoons? And 5 more bullets. Assign the trigger event to test the immune system checkup, reveal disengagement of course, recovery team for preliminary scout. Report fled to Mobius HQ shortly before outside contact loss. Core tracking unsuccessful. Minor temporal displacement. No major structural damage. Sinistry. Needed to make call center inquiries. Core still offline. Minor fissures forming in City Hall area. Citizenry remaining calm, but unease is growing. Losing atmospheric control. Temp drops in double digits. Another sudden trigger. City Hall fissure becoming critical. Separation imminent. If core isn't restored, Mobius Alpha team has arrived to aid in core search. And then everything went super well. Shock bolt. Shock bolt.
Another doll. But where's Lily?
More handgun bullets. Hopefully good things happen when I take the doll. I like to see what she's doing. What you doing, Lily? I can skip this part if I want to. Came out of hiding too soon.
Him. The murderer with the camera. And the son of a bitch has my little girl. I was so close. Damn it! Calm down. Think. I gotta save her. No more signals coming into this communicator. I need to find another way. O'Neill. Not sure I can trust him. But he wants out of here as bad as I want to find Lily. O'Neill, it's Sebastian. Can you hear me?
Sebastian? Is that you? You're breaking up.
Shit. Not now. Maybe it'll work better outside.
And I'm sure it'll be super easy to get outside too. Nothing bad will happen, for sure. Things are getting wonky.
What the hell?
Smile for me. I don't wanna.
There you are. But where's Lily? Can't let him get away again. Hey! You! The girl! Where is she?
Well, that didn't answer my question.
Fuck.
Ow. Ow. Guess I'll use one of these. Oh, looks like I have to kill them. One go. We'll see. Handgun bullets. Okay. Ow. And there we go.
Shit, lost him again. Hope I can reach O'Neill this time. O'Neill, it's Sebastian.
You're still alive? I mean, you're still alive. Good.
Don't sound so
Were you able to
confident.
locate the core?
No, but I know who has her. And he's got powers like nothing else in here. But I lost him.
I think I can help you out with that. I picked up a frequency I've never seen before. It's coming from City Hall.
Great. Where's that?
Look up. Do you see a building with a big clock tower?
No.
That's it.
How in the hell am I supposed to get up there?
It's a bit complex. Come back here, I can explain.
Right. I'm on my way.
Well, that's not very good at all. There's gaseous clay again. That's where I am. I need to get there. Let's see. Sweet. And we'll have some coffee. Coffee. For healing purposes. Does the body good.
You made it here okay.
Not sure if okay is the right word, but yeah, I made it. Now, tell me how to get to City Hall.
Union was built with a sort of backstage area, so Mobius operatives could observe the test subjects in secret. Most of these passageways are still intact enough to bypass the fissures in Union.
But chunks of the city are floating in the air. How are there tunnels?
They're passageways, not tunnels. When you go in and out of them, you're basically phase shifting. We call it the marrow. It exists in a layer separate from what you see.
That doesn't make any sense.
Fortunately for you, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to work. But it's a maze down there. You take the
This
wrong
plot
path,
really
you
goes
end
with
up on
that.
the other side of town.
Doesn't have to make
Where's
sense.
this
It just
marrow
works.
that gets me to City Hall? And who comes up with these ridiculous names?
I'll mark the location of the port. It's in the north safe house. Looks like a regular computer, but it's not. I'll give you the password you need to activate it. Once you're inside, follow the marker to exit B2. That should take you straight to City Hall.
You could have told me this on my communicator, you know.
Maybe so, but I couldn't have given you this. The passageways are still intact, but the collapse of Union has caused infrastructure issues. My communicator says that the gas leak is blocking the path to exit B2. You'd never make it through alive without this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh? Thanks for saving the worst for last, O'Neill.
Based on what we've seen so far, I doubt that it's the worst you'll encounter.
You're not helping.
Anything else you need to know before you go?
Alright, this is when we get through the gas-filled areas of the marrow. I think it was nice enough to find a brand new one for you, so you're not wearing a dead man's mask. And I finally made it to chapter 4. And that is where we'll call it. Hooray! Cool. Okay, I think that's what we're going to call the stream. Thanks so much to everybody who joined me for this adventure through chapter 3. Hope all had a fun time. I hope everybody has a good night and a good day ahead of them. And I hope and wish you all nothing but the absolute best. Thanks for joining. And I'll see you soon. Have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, be good to one another. See ya!